People look at me and say, "You don't look like you're 94. But the truth is, I'm 94. I live alone. I cook my own meals, take care of my home, and most importantly, I feel alive. I don't take blood pressure medication. I've never needed painkillers, and I spend my days full of energy with a clear mind and peace in my heart. This isn't luck, and it's not just genetics either. It's the result of choices. Consistent, mindful, daily choices. Simple actions, repeated. Over time, it's something I started building in my 60s, and I've stayed consistent ever since. Every single morning. There's no magic secret. What I have are real habits. Habits that anyone can start, no matter your age. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, and you want to live with independence, clarity and dignity, pay close attention to these 5 habits I do as soon as I wake up. They keep my body strong, they keep me walking on my own, and most of all, they keep me excited to be alive every day. If that's something you want for yourself, or for someone you care about, stay with me until the end, because these simple morning habits can transform your health, your mind, and your future. Number 1, it all starts with these 5 minutes. I open the window, take a deep breath, and walk for 5 minutes before doing anything else. It might sound simple, but this is what wakes up my body and activates my brain every single morning, before coffee, before checking my phone, even before brushing my teeth. I slip into a steady pair of slippers, open the window, breathe in the morning air, and take a light walk, either inside the house or outside. These 5 minutes are sacred. They help my heart find the right rhythm, send oxygen to my brain, and remind me each morning that I'm alive and that I want to stay that way. And science backs this up. Researchers from the University of Tsukuba in Japan found that walking early in the morning, even just for a few minutes, activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for memory, focus, and balance even better. This one habit can reduce the risk of falls in older adults by up to 30%, according to international studies on senior health and mobility. Think of your body like a car. If you try to run it cold, it sputters, but if you warm it up slowly, everything works better. Your circulation, your thinking, even your mood. If you've made it this far, write number 1 in the comments and tap the like button so this video can reach more people over 60. And of course, subscribe to Health and Vigor for real-life strategies that help you stay strong, sharp, and independent as you age. Number 2, start your day right. A simple, natural breakfast for better health every morning. I prepare a light and natural breakfast with gratitude. I used to be like so many people who wake up and go straight for white bread, black coffee, processed cream cheese, or those pre-packaged breakfast foods. But over time, my body started sending warning signs: bloating, constipation, brain fog, and low energy. That's when I made a change. Now, before I even touch my phone, I walk into the kitchen and make a simple, colorful, nourishing breakfast. Sometimes it's a bowl of fresh fruits like papaya or apple with oats and chia seeds. Other times it's banana with cinnamon and a few walnuts or almonds, or a light porridge made with plant-based milk and flaxseed. I might add a Brazil nut or a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil on top. It never takes more than 5 minutes, but I prepare it calmly. And as I do, I always think, thank you for another day of health, clarity, and strength. This one habit truly nourishes me. It keeps my digestion regular, lifts my energy, and helps me feel emotionally balanced. According to research from Harvard University, a light, natural breakfast in the early hours of the day is associated with better cognitive function, less anxiety in the morning, and longer life expectancy in older adults. And here's the best part. When you start your day with real, living foods, full of fiber, vitamins, and healthy fats, your whole system responds. Your immune system, your circulation, even your brain works better. If you've followed along this far, type number 2 in the comments and leave a like so more people can benefit from this message. And don't forget to subscribe to Health and Vigor for more simple, powerful tips to help you age with vitality and purpose. Number 3, feed your mind. The power of daily reading for healthy aging. Read something that teaches me, even if it's just for 10 minutes. After breakfast, I sit in a quiet corner of the house, pick up a book, a newspaper, or even a printed sheet with quotes and insights and read in silence. No noise, no rush. I don't need to finish a chapter. Sometimes it's just 10 minutes, sometimes 2 pages, but I make sure I read something that teaches me, something that challenges my thinking, sparks reflection, and breaks the routine. While many people wake up and go straight to the TV or scroll through social media, I choose to start the day by feeding my mind, because I believe the brain is like a muscle, and if you don't use it, it weakens. According to research from the Institute of Aging, at the University of London, older adults who keep the habit of daily reading can reduce their risk of developing dementia by up to 32%. And here's the most fascinating part. The benefits show up even with just a few minutes of reading per day. It's not about reading for hours or finishing a book. It's about exercising your mind. It's about reminding yourself that growth never ends, and as long as your mind is active, life keeps its meaning. If you've followed along so far, type number 3 in the comments and hit the like button so this video reaches more people who want to age with clarity and strength. And of course, subscribe to Health and Vigor so you don't miss the next morning habits that can transform your life. Number 4, I stretch my entire body slowly, like someone who's grateful to be alive. It's not heavy exercise, no gym, no complicated workouts. It's just stretching. But the way I do it makes all the difference. Before I begin the day, I gently stretch my arms, roll my shoulders, softly rotate my neck, move my fingers and toes, reach for my feet calmly, and take deep, mindful breaths with every movement. It's like a gratitude ritual, because at 94 years old, every part of my body that still moves freely is something to celebrate. And let me tell you, daily stretching saved me from chronic pain. I used to have stiffness in my lower back. My knees would hurt just trying to stand up. But now with just 5 minutes of gentle stretching every morning, I wake up feeling lighter, more aligned, and more whole. Science backs this up. International studies show that older adults who practice light stretching in the morning have better balance, more flexibility, and a significantly lower risk of falls during the day. Stretching gets your circulation going, wakes up your muscles, and aligns your posture, like starting the engine before a smooth drive. And for me, it's a quiet way of saying, thank you, my body, for one more day in motion. If you followed along this far, type number 4 in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Health and Vigor. That way, more people can learn to care for their bodies with intention and grace, one gentle stretch at a time. Number 5, I speak out loud to myself. And remember why life is worth living. It might sound strange to some people, but I do this every single day. I look in the mirror, or up at the sky, and I speak out loud to myself, as if I were talking to a dear friend. I say simple, heartfelt things like, today is a good day to live. You've been through so much, and you're still standing. Thank you for the strength, the courage, the life. This little talk with myself isn't madness. It's clarity. It's emotional self-care. It's the way I remind myself each morning that I still have value, even with wrinkles, aches, and limitations. You see, for many people, old age becomes a time of silence, but too much silence can turn into sadness, and sadness, when it stays inside too long, becomes illness. International studies show that older adults who practice verbal gratitude and self-affirmation out loud have lower stress, stronger immunity, and significantly reduced symptoms of depression. Talking to yourself with respect and kindness is a way to remember who you are, even if the world forgets. This habit gives me peace, it gives me focus, and at 94 years old, it gives me the will to get out of bed with hope. If you followed along so far, type number 5 in the comments and share this video with someone who needs to rediscover the meaning of life in their later years. Leave a like and be sure to subscribe to Health and Vigor, because here we care for both body and soul. The truth is, aging is not easy. The body changes. The pains come. Sometimes loneliness shows up quietly, and many begin to believe there's no way out. But I'm here at 94 years old to tell you there is a way out. There is health. There is clarity, there is autonomy, there is life, and plenty of it. But it doesn't come from miracles, it comes from choice. These 5 morning habits I shared today may look simple, but they are what keep me strong, they keep me balanced, they keep me clear, and above all, they keep me grateful. If you try just one tomorrow morning, you'll already feel the difference. And if you try them, Solace, maybe you'll reach 94 like me, or maybe even better. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.